And I thought that I would tell you about a little experience that I had yesterday because I think that when we have these experiences, we can all learn from them. So, yesterday, in the middle of my day, I received a phone call from one of my staff, and she was quite distressed because she got some news from a venue that we're having a big event at next week. So, with this particular phone call, she was quite distressed that something that we had booked 1 year ago was suddenly not booked because of the venue making a mistake. And so at that point, there's lots of different ways in which you can react to news like that. And I know how the old Helen would have reacted many years ago. The old Helen would have had a freak out. The old Helen would have gone, oh my God, it's all falling to crap. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? And, perhaps written some emails that were not written in the best possible way, jumped to assumptions, made some rash decisions, and probably wouldn't have slept overnight. But that's not the way that I handle these sort of events these days. And that's because of one reason. There's only one reason that I no longer react like that. And the reason is that I really, truly believe that everything will be okay. I really, truly do. It's a belief that I'm convinced of. I'm absolutely convinced that no matter what happens, everything will be okay. And I am a massive believer of what energy we carry is the energy that we give out, and that's the energy that we attract back. And so I wanted to be very careful that the energy that I was carrying yesterday was not going to be the energy that was going to come right back to me. So even though I had received this pretty bad news 1 week out from my retreat, I made a conscious effort and decision that I was not going to react with negative energy. Because if I reacted with negative energy, then I would just get negative energy hurled back to me. So I chose to stay calm, chose to visualize that everything would be fine, and made sure that the energy within me was very calm. That evening, I did a number of prayers because I do believe that I am supported. I believe that I'm supported by my guides, my angels, and I know that, I just ask for help. And that's what I do these days is I ask for help. So I just said, I know everything will be fine. And I just want to thank you in advance for helping me out in this situation. I know that everything will work out, not just for me, but for all of the people involved. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened today. Everything turned out just fine. So when something happens that's out of your control, the first thing that you need to do is just stay calm and know that it will be okay. No matter what, it will turn out for the best, no matter what that is. So when you're actually hoping that everything works out well for you, you need to also hope that everything works out well for everybody involved. Because then we've got a nice, calm, peaceful energy. Because if it just works out for you, but it doesn't work out well for somebody else, then there's an imbalance there. And so what I prayed for last night was that it works out well for everybody involved. And I anticipated that it would, and I knew that it would, and I expected that it would. So I thanked in advance. And sure enough today, as peacefully as anything could go, everything was sorted. Our venue is fine. Everyone has the accommodation that we had booked a year ago, and there's no dramas. And so I guess if you find yourself in a constant source of drama, I'm wondering how much you are creating it yourself. So I know it's something that you need to consider because, we all know there's people who are constantly in dramas. There's a constant drama. There's something always going on. They're in an accident, something happens to them. It's poor me. But what kind of energy are they constantly carrying within themselves? So monitor your energy. Make sure that the energy is nice and calm and peaceful. Number two, ask for help because we are supported. This what we see is not just it. That's not it, guys. There's so much more to this universe than what we see. What we don't see is the most powerful. And so plug into that force and ask for help and be grateful for the help before you even get it. So there you go. That's Helen from Hypnofit. If anybody wants to come in and have a complimentary chat, to my client success manager, Deborah, all you need to do is call 1300 797 622 and she'd be happy to talk to you about what's going on in your life and how we can bring peace and harmony in your life. Okay, see you later. Bye.